Hi everybody, Lori here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to be a part of the March release blog hop with Pinkfresh Studio, and I have a couple of fun projects to share with you using some of these fantastic new products. So in this release, there's some great sets that coordinate along with washi tape. So I like to show the back of the packaging. It really gives you an idea of what the florals look like. So you get the stamp, stencil, die, and coordinating washi. I believe that first one is called fuchsias. Okay, and then here's another stamp, stencil, die, along with the coordinating washi. And I believe this set is called Dahlia, if I'm getting that correctly. And then a third set. Again, I like to show the back of the package so you can get an idea of what it looks like in color. You get the stamp, stencil, die, washi, and this one is called Hibiscus. Okay, but you know I had to go for the rainbow floral. As soon as I saw that washi in rainbow color, I was like, I am sold. I am sold. Thank you very much. So I'm going to feature this washi. What I like to do is adhere it down to a panel of white cardstock. I am using some Hammermill. You can use any white cardstock. It doesn't matter. Just something to adhere the washi down. Now you got to figure out what part of the washi do you want to adhere down. So I started with that large wreath and then just the rest of it. You know, because if you get the wreath and all the little clusters, and then but I'm going to save what I cut off. You bet your bottom dollar. I'm sticking it back on the washi roll. Save that for later. Okay, so now there's a coordinating die, and it cuts them all out in one shebang. So that is so handy dandy, and it like perfectly lines it up with all the clusters and whatnot. There's also some new nesting dies in this release. There's some new nesting circle dies, which I love. I mean, nesting circle dies are where it's at. I'm going to create a shaker with this rainbow floral wreath. So I die cut a circle die into a panel of white cardstock, just large enough to fit behind that floral wreath. Now for a sentiment, I'm using, this is not a new set, but it is called Fancy Script Words. And it comes with a foil, like foil sentiments and coordinating dies. So I'm going to foil up the thanks with some gold foil. I'm using my Spellbinders Glimmer foil machine. Take it off camera, run it through my die cutting machine, and hope and pray that it foiled it like butter. And it did. Never lets you down. Okay, use it. Actually, it does let me down sometimes. But I got lucky on this one. I used the coordinating die to cut out that cute little thanks. And then I'm going to use a little bit of skinny score tape to create my little shaker window. So slap it on a piece of acetate on the back side of that window or circular window panel. Now for foam tape to create the shaker. Words are hard today. I'm using some of this waffle flower adhesive strips. I love these package of waffle flower adhesive strips. They make making shaker cards a delight. Okay, so I'm going to pop up my shaker panel onto a cream base. I filled it with some iridescent confetti, which I believe is Studio Katia. And then I'm going to pop up that rainbow wreath. Now I'll show you, if you take the backing off of one of those adhesive strips, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy to just adhere that in a circular formation. Makes it very pliable, bendable. Pop it down onto the shaker window. All that's left to do is add our foiled up sentiment, and then later I'm going to add some extra jewels to go on the wreath. So, but I didn't know that now, and I knew it later. You got to wait. Okay, but it shakes like a party waiting to happen. We're going to move on to card number 2. And okay, here's some new nesting circle foil plates. What do you call them? I don't know, but there's different sizes of circle frames that you can foil up. So I chose a medium size one. I can't remember exactly which one, but one of the medium size circles. I foiled it in gold onto a panel of white Hammermill cardstock. I'm taking a nested circle die that is the size slightly smaller. Okay, so I'm going to cut a window opening. I'm not going to make another shaker, but I just wanted to cut a window opening that can frame a sentiment. Again, popping it on a cream panel. I love a neutral moment. Now I'm using one of the other stamp set. This one is called the Dahlia. This is another one of those that comes with the coordinating washi and all that, but I'm just using it for the sentiment. It says, "You're so golden." Ba-na, ba-ba-na. Have you heard that song by Harry Styles, "You're So Golden"? Okay, so what I'm doing here is using some of those extra little washi clusters that I die cut before, and just kind of flanking the circle sentiment. Now here's where I go hog wild with the little gems, jewels, whatever they're called. These are Pinkfresh Studio. Love them to death. They're like little bits of candy. And, maybe I went overboard. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But I just went around and added them on the wreath, and then I added a few here and there on the clusters, just to add a little blingity love. And look at that. Look at the shine. You've got the shaker shine, the sentiment foiled up. You got the gems. I mean, classy, highfalutin deliciousness happening right there. Make sure and check out the new March release with Pinkfresh Studio along with the blog hop. I'm sure there's incredible inspiration happening there. And thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.